welcome to my channel. How's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. Today we are testing out some new makeup. Well, it's new to me and it said it was new in Boots, so we're gonna try it out. And it is a foundation and concealer, and it is the Rimmel, and it's the Lasting Radiance foundation, and it is the Lasting Radiance concealer. Now these were on offer in Boots at the minute. They were, this was $7.99 instead of $9.99, and this was $5.59 instead of $6.99. I've always been a fan of the Rimmel Stay Fresh foundation. Is it Stay Fresh? Is it Stay Fresh? Let me see. Wake Me Up foundation. Not Stay Fresh, I don't know what Stay Fresh is. Wake Me Up foundation. And it kind of looks similar to that, but it says it's new, and it says it has an Urban Shield Anti-Pollution Foundation SPF 25. On the website it says this foundation instantly illuminates the skin with a healthy radiant glow. It minimises the effects of pollution, enriched with radiance pearls for radiant glow, anti-pollutant and antioxidant complex, coverage that lasts all day, up to 24-hour hydration, and SPF 25. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shades, and it's not the most diverse shade range at all. The first kind of 1, 2, 3, 6 look quite similar, so definitely not a good shade range. I got 070 Porcelain. This was the second to lightest. It went light porcelain, porcelain, and then ivory. And I'm normally ivory in Rimmel foundations. However, I tested that on my face and it was so orange, it was unreal. So I went for the porcelain. It says medium coverage. It doesn't say whether it's best to apply with a sponge or a brush, so I'll do half and half as normal. And then the concealer says conceals and illuminates, skin brightening, vitamin C erases signs of tiredness, radiance pearls for a fresh glow, full and flawless coverage. And there's only 6 shades in this. I went for the lightest, which is ivory. But again, literally the first 4 shades from ivory to nude all look the same. And then you've got one slightly darker, and then and again a slightly darker than that. Crap shade range. So that's not good. I have primed my face just with my normal moisturisers, and then I put on some Glow Booster by Pixie. And I'm gonna get this foundation on my face. So I'm gonna do half with a sponge and half with a brush, just to give it a fair test. It seemed quite thick when I yeah, it's quite a thick formula. I'll do 2 little blobbies and then just go in with the sponge. See, I think that's a good colour match. The porcelain one I think I probably could have got away with, but I thought we're coming up to better weather, so I'm going to get a little bit more tanned in my face, so I thought I would go for this one. That's blended in really easily, and it is a very sheer coverage because you can still see my my skin through it, which I'm fine with because I don't tend to wear foundation anyway. But I saw this and I wanted to test it just because some days it's nice to make an effort. So you can sort of see it's definitely radiant like compared to the other side, and it has hidden some of my redness. You do a side by side. Like obviously there's redness here and you can't see it as much there, but it looks on my face, it literally just looks like skin. It doesn't look cakey or anything yet. We'll obviously give it time to see if it, because on my hand it looks like it's oxidizing quite a lot, but we'll see. And I'm noticing around my mouth, and it does seem to be like clinging onto like fine lines. If you're young and haven't gotten it, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's going to be something to watch and see how that plays. But no, I like the coverage. You can definitely see it's taken the redness. Let's do another smudge. And I'll go on my brush. This is my Morphe Y6, which is my favourite foundation brush. I don't think it's, I'd say sheer to medium coverage, because it is covering the redness, but I can very clearly still see my freckles and stuff through it. It's gone on quicker with a brush, and it's definitely not, around here it is not sticking as much in my fine lines as it is on this side. So I'm just gonna go over it with the brush just to try and even out that little bit, because I don't want cakey face. But I think the colour's a really, really good match. So if you're pale, there's one paler than this as well. So that's one layer. I will give this a couple of minutes to sit, and then we'll come back and see if we can add a little bit more and see how it layers on top of it. So, okay, it's been a couple of minutes. I'm just going to put a little bit, just a tiny bit extra, and just my cheeks, just to see if you can layer it at all, because some foundations don't like being layered, so we'll see. That's really, I really like the finish. It's like, it is really nice and glowy, which is what I am all about. So that was the foundation. I'm really happy. I'll try and zoom you in so you can see a kind of close-up of what it looks like. Brace, brace. You can still see freckles, but it has definitely covered the redness and just evened out my face. Creepy one there, Lucy. Alright, let's have a go on the concealer now. It's just a little doe foot. I'm not going to put a lot on because I'm old and I don't want crepey under eyes. And I'll put a little bit on the lid just to hide the purpleness. I think the colour names are a bit misleading because it goes like porcelain, no, light porcelain, porcelain, ivory. So ivory is the third lightest, but the lightest concealer is ivory. So I think that's a bit misleading, because you may think, well, this is the lightest, then ivory would be the lightest. I don't know. I think they probably should have thought of a different name for it. That's blended in really nicely, and it is quite nice and bright. I am really happy with that. I will finish off the rest of my face and then come back and let you know how everything layered on top of it, and then we'll do some check-ins throughout the day to see how it wears. It is currently, if my phone wants to be, it's 10:47 and it is the 26th of March. 26th of March, not that you can see that. but it is the 26th of March, so we'll do some check-ins later. I'll go and finish this off. I am going to set it lightly and then finish the rest of my face. Back in a minute. It is 11:15. I finished the rest of my makeup and had a little bit of piss around on Instagram doing some karaoke stuff, as you do. Everything layered really nicely on top of this foundation. It is a really nice glowy finish, which I am a big fan of. I feel like it's oxidized a little bit, but nothing bad. I'm going to do some check-ins over the course of the day and we will see how this wears. For me, mainly, I like to check. This is where it tends to come either break apart or just wear off around my nose. So that will be the telltale area for me to check. But for now, first impressions are good. I'll check in later. Hey guys, it is 14:05. I put this on at about 11:15, this foundation. And a quick glance, it looks fine. It's still nice and glowy. It hasn't broken apart anywhere. My only issue is that it's sitting in the fine lines around my nose and my mouth. I'll try and zoom you in a little bit and show you. Let me see, there we go. You can see here, it's just sitting in these little lines just here and on my forehead. The concealer isn't doing too bad. It's creased a bit here, but I am a face toucher. I always touch my face. I'm so bad for it, and I know I shouldn't because it's just like constantly putting dirt on your face, but I am a face toucher. But I'm not cross at the foundation. I will give it another few hours and see how it holds up. I'm quite impressed that it hasn't broken apart on my nose, because generally foundations, especially when they're anything more than just sheer coverage, break apart on my nose, and this hasn't yet. I still really like how it looks. I'd be quite happy to go out like this. It's only if someone is like really close, which nobody gets that close to me apart from the kids, so that doesn't bother me. Yeah, we'll pop back in another few hours. Hey guys, this is my final check-in. It is 20 to 7 at night, and I'm really happy with how the foundation looks. You can see it's still really nice and dewy. It hasn't broken up anywhere. My only issue is just settling in my lines, but I'm 35.5 years old, so it's gonna happen. I really like it. Sorry, I've got a heartburn tablet because I'm old. But yeah, I think it's a really lovely foundation. I got mine from Boots where it was on offer. I'll link it down below for you guys. I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow mixed with my moisturizer, so I can get a little bit of less coverage, and just to see what that's like, because I do like to sometimes mix foundations with moisturizer to get more of like a BB cream finish. But overall, I really like these. The concealer especially has lasted really nicely, and barely creased at all on my old lady eyes, which is awesome. So yeah, really happy with these. If you see any affordable products that you want me to test, let me know down below and I'll do my very best to do that for you. Yeah, thanks for watching. You should definitely subscribe to my channel for more fun stuff to come. I'm sorry, I'm just full of heartburn and burps, but yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you really soon. Bye guys.